Pantry, and today I got that pork butt on sale, and I was going to can all of it, and I am going to can some of it, but I thought, you know what, I was pricing pork sausage, whether it be Italian sausage, breakfast sausage, any of that. It's expensive. It's like almost $5 a pound, and some of it is over $5 a pound, depending on what you get and who it's made by. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to make some of my own sausage. I need some Italian sausage, so I'm going to go ahead and make some Italian sausage. And I already started to make sure that this little grinder would do the job, but I'll bring you in close, and it does a great job. This is my Tupperware grinder, meat grinder, and it's got the base here. I mean, it's been, you can put the cheese grater attachment on here. It's just a great little, no electricity needed kind of a item. So I've got the hopper with some, and you can see it comes out, and I've got the coarse grinding wheel on there, but I'll bring you in close so you can see exactly what I've got going on. All right. Okay, so it just really can't get any easier than this. Just set it on the counter. It suctions down to the quarts, and then fill the hopper with some meat. And I'm trying not to get the pieces that have a lot of the sinew and gristly pieces, because it's harder to get through the grinder. The electric grinders, no problem. But even then, sometimes they'll get clogged up. So, not too shabby. Okay, we're going to get this bowl filled, and then I'm going to mix my spices in. I want to do at least 2 or 3 pounds, so I have it, and I'll go ahead and freeze it, and I'll have sausage for pizzas, for spaghetti, for lasagna, all that, because I refuse to pay almost $5 a pound when I only paid $1.47 a pound for this pork. Does that make sense? I'd rather have sausage for $1.47 a pound, plus spices. So there you go. I'll keep grinding. Okay, so I've got the camera the other angle. It's easier to run the grinder, but literally took less than 10 minutes to grind up easily 4 pounds of meat. So now that bowl's full, and this is how easy this is to take apart. Literally, let me show you. I will move this out of the way, and it is. You take this ring off, and most of the grinders will have something like that. And take that out. Get any of the meat out of there that you want, obviously. And then you've got the wheel that's in here, the cutting blade, and the wheel. Look at that. Done. So that, it didn't have a whole lot of sinew. There's a little bit stuck on that blade, but that's it. These are all safe to wash. Dishwasher safe on all the plastics. I don't wash these in the dishwasher, but I wash them really good and let them air dry before I put them away. And then you just, your plunger's washable. And let me wipe my hands off real quick. And then on his back side, on the handle, there's just a little screw thing that unscrews. See, you unscrew that, and you push your auger out, and there it is. So you've got your little auger. I can put that in there as well. And then you release it from the counter. Okay, that was fun. I went flying across the floor. That's what I get for trying to do things one-handed. Okay, so I've got my glove back on, and I'm transferring this to a bigger bowl. So I just know that this is going to hold a solid 4 pounds. So you do however much you'd like, and really with whatever seasoning that you like. It's your deal. So you can add as much sodium as you want, or as much of anything. So I am going to start with a sausage blend seasoning that I get at Sportsman's Warehouse, and it's delicious. And I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of that down. And it's got red pepper flakes, but I am going to add some more because I like spicy sausage. Not too spicy, just enough to get a little back heat in the background. So we'll say, I've got my tablespoon here, we'll say about a teaspoon. Okay, that's really, if you want it spicier when you open the package, you can do that. Okay, and I love fennel in Italian sausage. So I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of fennel seed. You could grind that up, but I do like it just like that. And then this is onion powder, and we're going to do a good 3 tablespoons of onion powder. That smells wonderful. It smells like sweet onions. And this is the organic onion powder that I get. And then we're going to do Italian seasoning and garlic salt. And I'm using garlic salt because I'm not adding salt to, any other salt to it. So, 3 tablespoons. It seems like that's a lot of meat. Okay? So don't be scared. And Italian seasoning. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited. And we want a 1/4 cup of that. Okay, there we go. And this is all for 4 pounds of meat. And then I'm going to add some water. You want a little bit of water to your mix. It helps rehydrate the spices because they're dehydrated, right? So we'll start with a 1/4 cup and see how that works in. And I always get that started. I'll start, and this is going to be absolutely wonderful on pizza. And I'm doing sausage for $1.47 a pound plus spices. So all in all, it might be costing me for this. We'll bump the price up to $1.67 a pound because maybe, the spices all together might cost and bring that price point up, but you're really gonna benefit. And I am gonna taste this. I'm gonna fry off a little piece before I package it up, and you really have to knead this in. You can run it through another grinder. You can put it in your KitchenAid mixing bowl and mix it that way. If I had my KitchenAid in here, I'd probably do that. You just put your dough hook on and let her go, right? And it'll mix it all up for you. It smells wonderful. Just saying. All right. And yeah, that smells really, really good. I hope it's as good as it always is. And then I am going to be doing another sausage video with some apple and smoked Gouda sausage, which is fantastic. Okay. Nice. This might even be 5 pounds. I'm not. I gotta look. I'll weigh it out. But I think that, because I just loosely had it in that bowl. So you can kind of see when it comes together, it's just like when you get bulk sausage. It's no longer breaking apart. The fat and everything is binding it together. I think we're ready to get a little patty, and we'll just fry that off real quick, and I'll bring you back for a little bit of a taste test. I'm super excited about this. Just to have some sausage, because I haven't bought any to put in the freezer or anything else unless it was on sale because of the price point lately. So anyway, so I'm just going to get a little patty and we'll get that into the frying pan, and we'll taste that and let the fam taste it and see if they think it's good. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I have a piece that I just took off the stove here. Just fried it off for a few minutes. Oh yeah. That's got really good Italian flavor. Maybe a little bit more salt than I want. So, that being said, I'm going to grind in some more. That's weird. Because the garlic salt, I mean, usually that wouldn't have been too much. But I'm going to say, honestly, it's too much. So, a little salty. But the fennel and the Italian seasoning and all of that, I'll probably add a little more Italian seasoning to it to balance it out. But just to take care of the salt issue, I'll add some more plain pork. Perfect. Really, really good. Okay. And that's all I'm going to do. So, cut back your, I don't believe there's salt in here, but there might be. Cut back your garlic salt to 2 tablespoons, maybe even just 1. You don't really need a lot. And I'm kind of sensitive to salt because I don't salt a lot of things. Okay. I'll be back when I'm packaging it up. Okay, guys, so here is the finished product. This is like 6 pounds of sausage. So I added another pound of meat, but I also did about half of it with fat. I didn't feel like it had enough fat to it. And by all means, it is sausage. You know, I trimmed up that pork roast when I cut it into chunks and trimmed off all the thick fat cap off of it. So I cubed some of that up and put it in here. The salt level is perfect. The spice level is perfect. Another, probably 3 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. And that's all I added. Oh, and another half teaspoon of red pepper flakes. So it's got a little background of heat, but it's not hot at all. This is delicious. So I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to package this up in probably half-pound packages to 1-pound packages. Does that make sense? So like for spaghetti or lasagna, I'm going to use a whole pound. But for pizza, I even have a better idea. For pizza, I'm going to pre-cook some crumbles of this and then freeze it. And then that way, it's ready. You just stick it in the microwave and thaw it out really quick, and it's ready to go on your pizza. And I would only do that in small portions, like half-pound, quarter-pound. You don't need a lot on a pizza. Or if I'm making a small kind of a pasta bowl and I need it quick, yeah, I've already got cooked sausage. So I'm going to cook some of this off, and then I'm going to freeze the rest in half-pound to 1-pound packages. And I just use literally quart bags. And when you get up to the bottom of the label sticker and it's nice and full, like in a roll, that's a pound of sausage. So, but then I flatten them out so they'll stack really nice in the freezer and they're easy to get to. So I'm going to write on here Italian sausage on everything and the date that I'm freezing, doing this, and that way I've got it. And I don't have to worry about spending too much money on sausage. I've got really good Italian sausage for $1.47 a pound plus spices, so maybe $1.67 maybe in to make my Italian sausage. And yeah, it's really, really good. So now I want pizza. I might have to have pizza later. I don't know. All right, guys, I can't wait to see you next time. I hope this inspires you to try to be a little more self-sufficient. Just take the extra step. It didn't take that long. Even doing round 2 of the meat grinding, it doesn't take any time at all to clean up. And now I've got this ready for any time I need it. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.